Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.
Need new windows, pick up the phone. Keystone.
Hey everybody, it's Steve here, and I'm with the PCTV Network, and I'm at Keystone Window here with my friend Rob. Hi Rob, how are you doing
Hi,
today?
doing great. How about you, Steve?
Doing very well. You ready
Good.
for this Christmas holiday?
Yes, we're just about there. A little bit different this year. Both kids live out of state, so not as much to do as we usually do, but we're ready to go. Going to go visit them actually, so.
Fantastic. And of course, as wintertime rolls around, we find out that we have little breezes coming in through our windows and stuff like that. So I'm here to talk to you a little bit about some windows.
Great.
And your company here, Keystone Window. If I could ask you, when, where, and why did you start Keystone Window?
Well, back in 2001, we moved out to the Gilbertsville area, brand new house, and after a year or two, drafts coming through the windows, actually fogging up, and they're only a couple years old, we started interviewing a bunch of different window companies that you see in the Clipper magazine, for instance. You hear them on the radio and TV. We invited them into our house, and we come to find out, they were there for hours and hours, a lot of times overpriced, not what they appeared to be in their advertising. And after we went through that, my wife said, this is ridiculous. I didn't like my current job. I was traveling a lot. She said, why don't you start a window business? Because people don't deserve to be treated like that. And that's really how we started. We started over in Hatfield, Pennsylvania. That's the middle of Montgomery and Bucks County. That's the number 2 and 3 counties in the state of Pennsylvania for home improvement. And we had about $10,000 to start this business. And we said we got to be in the middle of Montgomery and Bucks County. So we started in Hatfield. After about 5 years, the lease ran out there. We realized not that many people came in the showroom. So then we headed back over to this area where I'm originally from, the Collegeville area.
You know what I love? A lot of people complain when something doesn't go their way, and some people say, oh, I could do that better. You actually set out and did exactly that. You went out and said, you know what, I'm going to do this. I think I can do this, and I think I can do it better.
Right.
So what is Keystone Window's mission?
Is really to be that local, friendly, family alternative. To come into people's homes, not for hours and hours. We always advertise 30 minutes or less. We have one window. We're usually there longer. If we have a nice conversation and customers have questions, we're there a little bit longer, but we never ever stay for hours and hours and try to make the deal so untrue or unbelievable that, we just have to keep lowering the price and playing pricing games. So we come into the home, and just to be that friendly alternative that you can trust and know that you don't have to buy tonight. We're not going to pound you for hours and hours to get that money. It's all about building a relationship with each and every customer.
So why is it that you only sell vinyl windows and vinyl patio doors?
I've learned when we first started, I did extensive research around the United States. What do I want to sell when I opened this business? And it turns out vinyl, high quality vinyl, and even lower inexpensive vinyl represents 80% of the market out there. So that's when we decided, well, why don't we just have a very good window? We really have one window that we sell 90% of the time, and that's right behind me, and that's 80% of the world. So we didn't want to get involved in the exotic materials, because any window you buy really is going to last 25 years. Technology improves every 25 years. 25 years is a long time if you figure what you're going to pay for a window from me or what you're going to pay from some of these Wall Street-backed companies. It's 2 to 3 times the price. So we just said, let's get a great window at a fair price and be that local alternative where you can find me. We have bricks and mortar here. We're open Monday through Friday and weekends by appointment.
And brick and mortar here is in Pottstown, but what geographic areas do you cover?
Our core business is probably 15-mile radius, King of Prussia out to Exeter, down to maybe Westchester up to Kutztown, but we do go to all of Montgomery and Bucks County, Chester County, Delaware County, not too much of Philadelphia anymore. And every now and then we go over Jersey, we go over the bridge a little bit because we do some radio, so it does advertise over there and we don't turn away any business, so we do go there. Northern Delaware every now and then.
So if I were to call you, how long would it take from order to installation?
Right now, the good news is after COVID, it was very difficult. I mean, lead times were 8 to 12 weeks, which is crazy, but the supply chain just really got injured during that whole COVID period. Right now, it's right around 6 weeks, not counting the holiday coming up, which is Christmas, but typically right now, when you order, we measure it, it's about 6 weeks, as long as it's not a real specialty item. Your standard window, like I have behind me, is about 6 weeks. So customers listening can actually get windows before it warms up in April.
Right.
You know?
So what does a typical window installation look like?
The typical installation, there's two types of installation. One is a wood pocket, where the sashes that go up and down, they come out. And there's another, like at my house, we had new construction windows where we actually had to cut them out. It's a little bit more complicated. Our guys are well qualified. We have factory trained installers, but we remove the window basically. We put the new window in. We don't do new construction. So this is all replacements what we do. But we install a window, we insulate with foam around the whole perimeter, because you got to make the windows a little bit smaller so they fit and so they'll operate when the house is sweating in July and that insulation squeezes on the window. You want to make sure you can still open and close the window. Let's see, the capping, the exterior has to be sealed with aluminum capping to make sure all the elements, the wind, the rain, water doesn't come inside your house. Those are the main instruments of a great installation: removing the window, insulating around it, being careful not to damage anything. And our guys, all we do is windows and doors, and it's very important to understand that. We're not a jack of all trades. This is our niche. People, if you need hand surgery, you don't call foot doctor. We always joke about that, but it's so true. So we don't want to do your roof, decks, siding, gutters. This is all we do, so we hope everybody hearing today will give us a fair opportunity at some point in the future.
Well, you mentioned doors just now as well. Can you tell us a little bit about your entry door program?
Yes, we sell two styles of doors. We sell fiberglass and steel. We have a lower price steel door, which is a little bit thinner. Everything is gauge, has gauges on it. So you got like a 24 gauge steel down to 18. 26 is something you would find at the hardware store. If you bump into it, you're going to dent it. But we sell with like 24 gauge down to 18 gauge. We sell fiberglass doors. So if you want a door that looks like wood, you go fiberglass and you get it stained, and it's just beautiful. We have all types of hardware. We have French doors. You see a little bit in the showroom. We've got some doors here today. But doors is the first thing people see driving down your street, taking a walk in the neighborhood. It's very impressive when you got a beautiful door that's insulated and that's Energy Star. Most people listening today do not have an Energy Star door unless they've replaced it in the last 5 years.
And so you mentioned the windows behind you are probably the window that you sell the most. Why is this the most popular window?
Yeah, I want to show you. This is a double hung window, is 90% of what we sell, and this is the model right here. It's called a platinum window. You can see over here, this just happens to be a beige version of it. It's got a nice profile on the outside. A lot of vinyl windows really look flat on the front, plain Jane. This has a nice wood look. So it really looks nice, especially even in an older home, newer home. It's got some curb appeal. People really care what it looks like from the street. But this is the inside, what you're going to see every day. You can see this is a nice white. It's got a rounded lock, ergonomic, kind of blends into the design of the window. This is a European design, by the way. Just going to pull this down real quick, but you'll see up top here, it has a rounded profile. The purpose is that it looks really good, but it helps us get a really super low air rating, because air infiltration is really important to reduce that. That's why people replace their windows, right? Airflow, or the glass is horrible and you get a lot of cold coming through it in the winter. And also up top here, the window, if it's a big window, this actually snaps up and it won't drift down, which is really nice. As you have big windows, if you're getting a little bit older, these windows can be heavy at times. All of our glass is double strength glass, so it helps reduce noise issues as well. So this kind of snaps up to the top. All of our sashes, this is the bottom sash, top sash, these are grids. We have all different, many styles of them, types of them. Safety latches here. So if you're on the first floor, you want a little you want a little bit of air and not be able to open it all the way, we have this feature. The windows are slightly tinted, like looking through sunglasses. That reflects the sun out in the summertime. Then when it's wintertime like now, it has argon gas inside it, which stops the transfer of cold through the glass. That's what the Department of Energy really wants from here to Maine. It's all about the cold, stopping the cold. Also, if you'll notice, if you can zoom in here, all of our windows have a real nice piece of trim around it. So aesthetically, again, it looks like a nice wood window. It looks like shoe molding around the window. Again, a lot of vinyl windows out there are just flat like this frame here. And so you lift this up. This is called a double hung window. It folds in and it's actually pretty heavy. All the frames are full of insulation. The sashes are full of insulation. You don't see it. This drops down and, you know, this folds in for easy cleaning. So it's really nice. You can clean these things, throw it back in here, lift it up. It's got a nice double interlock to, again, reduce a lot of air infiltration. It's got triple weather stripping around the side. And really important down here, this is called the seal dam. This seal dam is engineered to go into the frame. Most companies, it's either caulked here or you can see light. So if you forget to lock your window in the wintertime and there's a lot of rain or in the summer, you'll get water infiltration through here and it rots people's sills. We see that periodically. You go into someone's home, they're like, why is my sills rotting? Well, I can see right away, I'll see water and dirt marks right there. So this is the platinum window, lifetime warranty. It's heavy gauge vinyl. It's fully welded, not made of any type of recycled material, 100% virgin vinyl. So this is our 90% of our company is this guy right here.
So you just mentioned a lifetime warranty and you piqued my interest there. When you say lifetime warranty, what does that mean? Explain to the
Yes,
listeners.
that includes the installation. Most companies won't include like the vinyl itself or the glass. We include the glass, the vinyl, and the labor of going out. If you read the fine print of all these Wall Street guys running around on TV and radio, you'll see they give you a labor warranty of maybe a year or two. But when you sell a great window like we do, I don't mind giving you a lifetime workmanship warranty. So we'll come out in 5 or 6 years if we have to, as long as you send pictures and we know what's wrong with it. That would be covered under the warranty. That really makes us stand out a lot from the competition. One of our competitors, you hear them on radio and TV, I don't mention their names right now, has over 400 complaints with the Better Business Bureau, but they still have a A rating. And we have an A rating, but with 3 complaints in 18 years. They have over 400, just to give you an idea of what's going on in this market. And it bothers me because I'm from here. And I really, when I see these guys coming into this market and just pound the radio and TV by big money investors, it actually bothers me because I'm old school and I'm from here. And I speak up against it like I am today. So when you look at the BBB, don't look at the rating. Everybody has an A rating, but they get hundreds of complaints. And when you file a complaint with the BBB, you're really upset about something. So that's just something for everybody listening today to keep in mind.
Do you offer financing or other methods of payment?
Yes, we currently have all types of financing. The most common is 12 months, no interest, no payments, or 18 months, no interest with minimum payments. We take Visa and MasterCard, cash or check. And those are pretty much our main methods of payment. But now, with the economy, it's not a bad idea to consider financing because hopefully it's going to end up, this market get a lot better here in the next year. So you can push the payments out a year if you want to spend more money on Christmas.
Yeah. Well, quality product, 3 complaints in 18 years with the BBB. I mean, why shouldn't our listeners buy from Keystone Window?
Right, absolutely. We hope we give you all the reasons why you should buy from us. I mean, we're local, we're family-based business. I'm very involved. My son hopefully will be coming into this business soon. All of our installers are factory trained. This is all they do. Got great people in the office, right, Angie? And, we just really think we have a lot of reasons to at least call us and consider us. We never play any pricing games. That's huge with us. We're never, ever will do what they did to me in 2003 when I needed windows, come in and just keep lowering the price. And these guys that are saying free windows, it ain't free. They're gonna say, do you want them installed? Oh, and they're gonna do things that to us is unconscionable, and we would never do that. So hopefully that's enough reasons for people to pick up the phones today and just give us a shot. You know, can't hurt.
You said pick up the phone and get the phone's ringing right now as we speak.
Yes, yes.
So what is the best way to contact Keystone Window?
The best way is 267-308-2500, or you can go to keystonewindow.com, or you can just stop in at 8:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday, and we'd love to schedule an appointment and show you this window here. It's a real gem. We're really proud of it. You know, it's done really well for us throughout the years.
Well, Rob, thank you very much for your time, and seems like you run a great business here, and I'm very excited and hope that things go very well for you.
Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate it. Everybody have a great holiday too. So. Hi, it's Rob with Keystone Window. Inflation got you? Make sure you call those other companies with free windows. When you call, ask if you can get the free ones first, just to make sure it's such a great deal. That'll get them scrambling. We will never inflate prices just to say free. Keystone's Energy Star windows installed for up to $80 off. I will save you thousands. Call Keystone Window today, 267-308-2500. Better windows and honest price.